那不要看我，虽然看起来小小只，长得非常年轻。
Just because I'm a bit shorter in height and I'm very youthful in my face, don't think that I'm just a little kid.
教会没有聘请未成年人，我已经成年了。
I'm very of age and I'm an adult today. Not today, but
然后也
we
不
won't say
小，
how many years ago.
年龄也
but-
不小。那其实今天很高兴看到我们教会，特别是在宣教方面，我们看到有非常多不同的活动。
It's really glad to see that how this church is participating in missions all around the world.
那我也非常同意 Joseph 所讲的，
And I really agree to what Joseph said.
我们需要更多的男士参与服事，
We really need more men to be part of our missions.
因为我知道我们10月份有个 Nelson 的短宣，
I know also in October we have a Nelson's mission trip.
我听说全部都是姐妹。
For many weeks in a prayer meeting, we've heard that it's all female, all ladies, and they've been praying for weeks.
他们在寻找男士们，
And they're looking for men to take a lead and be on board.
我们非常鼓励教会的男士们，真的，如果你没有去过短宣，或你曾经去过短宣，你可以考虑真的来参加这个 Nelson 的短宣。
So whether you've been to a mission trip or not, we want to encourage men to really take a serious think about this and perhaps take part in this mission trip.
那因为今天我们有很多宣教的分享，然后所以我必须要把我的讲道简短。
We have a lot of great sharing about missions, so I just try to shorten my message a bit as well.
所以我只有1个小时去想说，我要简短哪些的部分。
So just then in the hour I had, I was just trying to just remove things as well.
所以求神也给我跟 Alan 智慧，让我们今天可以虽然要简短，但是我们可以把神的话语讲得清楚明白。
So may God give us all wisdom to understand and speak clearly of what He has in our minds.
那我们知道最近刚刚奥运会才结束没多久。
So we know that the Rio Olympic just finished.
那今天早堂，当我问有谁在看奥运会，只有很少的几个人举手。
So I asked this question in the first service, how many people were watching the Rio Olympic? About 3 to 5 people raised their hands.
那我想到11点堂的弟兄姐妹，你们有多少人有看奥运会的？
So I just want to ask you guys again, anyone watch the Rio Olympics?
我应该要更多来11点，一起看奥运会。
Much better. You guys share the same passion I have with sports.
那我们最近知道，如果你有看奥运会，我相信你们可能最近也看到网上一个很出名的视频。
So if you know about the Rio Olympic, you know a video that went viral on the internet as well.
那或许你们没有看奥运会，但你们也看过这个视频。
And for those who didn't watch the Olympics, you might have seen that video as well.
因为我们最近有个中国的洪荒姐，
We have this famous girl from China.
那有多少人看过这个洪荒姐的视频？
Anyone saw her video?
不看。所以这个我们知道，她是在一个游泳比赛之后，她接受一个采访。
So she was in this, in one of the swimming challenge competitions, and she had a post-game interview.
然后她想不到自己的成绩这么好，然后她那惊讶的表情，然后迷倒了世界非常多的人。
And so she did not know that she had a great time and record. So her reaction just stunned the whole world.
当那个记者跟她说：“你知道你刚刚游泳是58秒多吗？打破了亚洲纪录。”
When the reporter said, you know, your time was just 58 seconds, you have broken all the Asian records.
然后她说
And she was like,
真的吗？
really?
然后她正式参加，因为这个只是在她那个预赛，她正式比赛的时候，她得了第3名。
So this is just in the heat. And then at the actual finals, she got number 3.
然后那个记者跟她说：“哦，你得了第3名。”
And the reporter came and said, you got number 3.
她说：“啊，没有啊，我得了第3名。
No, I didn't get any placements.
你真的得了铜牌。”
And I was like, really? You got bronze?
然后她
And once again,
真的吗？
really?
所以她这个表情就成为了现在网络非常红的一个表情。
So her reaction just went viral everywhere.
所以现在大家也可以学起来，
So,
你也会变红。
if you learn this, perhaps you'll be famous as well.
那所以在我们的生活里面，经常其实我们也会有意想不到的事情发生。
So often in our lives, we have things that is unexpected happening in our lives.
有可能是像你男朋友向你求婚的那一刻，
Perhaps it's the moment that your boyfriend proposed to you.
我相信 Alan 应该还记得他向异性求婚的那一刻。
I remember the moment I proposed to my wife.
我想他已经绞尽脑汁要给他一个惊喜。
You know, you do your best, you're thinking, how I'm going to surprise her.
异性有惊喜吗？
Yes, she cried.
哦
That's good, right?
如果有男士想要求婚的话，可以找我们的 Alan 传道，问他建议。 或许有时候是学生的话，当你拿到成绩单的时候，你想说，哦，我可能只有个 C 或者 B， 结果全都是 A+。
And maybe as a student, you're just expecting B's or C's in your grades, but you look at it and it was all A pluses.
你会觉得非常的意想不到。
And it's unexpected.
当然，如果全部都是 fail， 也是另外一种意想不到。
Obviously, there's another form of unexpected, that is when you fail everything as well.
我还记得我拿我人生第一个 F 的时候，没有E的时候，我也是非常的惊讶。
I remember I was very shocked, and it was unexpected when I got my first E in one of my subjects.
那或者有时候你可能听到身边一些认识的人、朋友或者亲戚、家人去世的时候，你会觉得意想不到。
Perhaps you hear news of family or friends passing away. That's unexpected.
或者对一些新妈妈来说，当你第一次怀孕的那一刻，你也意想不到。
And maybe for the first mom, the first time you found out that you're pregnant, maybe that was an unexpected thing as well.
你还记不记得你人生里面最让你意想不到的那一刻是什么？
Do you still remember those unexpected moments in your life? What is it?
那我记得最近我在看到一个让我意想不到的报道。
I remember lately I read some article that was unexpected as well.
因为我觉得对我们很多人来说，我们坐在新西兰的这个国家，它是一个非常安全、舒适的国家。
For many of us, we live in New Zealand. We find a very comfortable place, a very safe place.
我们觉得应该好像每个人在这里，他们都应该生活得非常的好，然后非常的富裕。
We think that everyone here, we live in a very well-off life, and it's pretty good.
但是我最近看到，其实纽西兰也有很多让人意想不到的问题。
But then I read the article and realized there's a lot of unexpected issues also in New Zealand.
像非常的多的年轻人，他们毕业了，可是找不到工作。
Like young people graduating and they couldn't find a job.
然后很多其实新西兰的家庭，他们都有毒品上瘾，还有酗酒的问题。
And maybe among the families, there's addiction to drugs and alcohols.
但是在我最意想不到的是，我看了最近有一个专栏，他讲的有很多的小孩子，他们每天都在面临家庭的暴力。
But the most unexpected one that I found was when I was reading a column in the news, and it talked about how many children every day they face domestic violence at home.
有很多孩子因为父母他们有酗酒、吸毒的问题，然后他们回到家就是被父母毒打。
Many kids, because of the problem that the parents have on drinking and drugs, they went home and they faced beating from them.
然后差不多有一个调查说，差不多每隔一天就有一个孩子被送到 Starship 的那个医院。
There's a survey that says every other day there will be a kid taken to a hospital because of it.
那最近新西兰一个新闻网站 Staff 他们就做了一个特别的专栏。
So on stuff.co.nz, they have a special column for this.
他们就是把过去所有因为家庭暴力而去世的孩子们的故事写出来。
They wrote stories of kids who had died because of incidents at home.
那
In
这些
this way.
全部都是真实的故事，
And all these stories are true stories.
所以他们把这些孩子的一张照片也放在了他的网站上面。
And for every story they wrote, they put a photo of the kids on the website.
如果你没有读过这些故事，我也很鼓励你可以去 staff.co.nz， 然后去读他们的这个专栏。
If you've never read stories about this, I want to encourage you to go on stuff.co.nz and just take a look at these stories and these news.
因为他真的让我意识到，原来身边虽然纽西兰是这么富裕的国家，可是原来他们孩子暴力的问题是这么严重。
It made me realize, even in a place like New Zealand where it's so safe, so good, there are kids suffering of this every single day.
你很难去想象说，同一个国家的孩子，有一些孩子回到家就是可以很开心的玩玩具，然后跟父母很开心的在一起。
There are kids that go home and they're just happy, they can play with their toys and be with their family.
但是有另外一些的孩子，他们放学回家遭到的却是父母的毒打。
But there are also kids that they go home after school and all they face is beating from their parents.
甚至有他们很多很小就开始吸毒，因为他们父母也吸毒。
And many of them, perhaps they started using drugs because their parents are using drugs.
虽然同在一个国家，可是他们的经历却有这么大的差距。
And even though they live in the same country, but their experience are worlds apart.
那我相信，其实不止小孩子，在我们身边或者我们自己的生命里面，有很多意想不到的故事。
And I think it's not only the children. I think in our lives as well, we go through things that is unexpected.
而他们每一天都在发生。
And they're happening every single day.
或者今天你坐在这里，你的生命里面也在发生一些意想不到的事。
Perhaps sitting here today, you are going through things that is unexpected in your life as well.
我真的很祷告，你可以今天可以在这里遇见神，神可以来安慰你。
Now, my prayer is that today you'll encounter God and His love will comfort you.
那我们今天看的经文里面，在路加福音，它也记载了耶稣的一个教导。
So today we're going to look at a passage in Luke. It's a parable from Jesus.
然后它里面也讲到一个意想不到的邻舍。
And it was talking about this unlikely, this unexpected neighbor.
那在我们看这个经文之前，我们先一起来祷告。
So before we go into this passage, why don't we pray?
亲爱的主耶稣，我们感谢你，
Dear Jesus, we thank you
让我们有这个教会，我们可以来敬拜你。
that we have a church like this, we can come and worship you.
让我们有这样的圣经，我们可以更深的来认识你。
And we have your words as a Bible that we can come and know you deeply.
主啊，真的求你的话语成为我们脚前的灯，路上的光。
And may your word becomes a light to our path.
主，虽然我们知道我们人生里面有很多意想不到的事会发生，
Lord, although in our lives there's often things that's unexpected happening.
但是主，我们相信你对我们的爱却从来都不改变。
But Lord, we believe that your love for us has never changed.
主，我特别为着今天坐在我们当中，或者有些弟兄姐妹朋友，他们人生里面正在经历一些或者困难愁苦的事情。
And Lord, we pray especially for brothers and sisters that are going through difficult times in their lives.
求主，你今天早上你亲自来安慰他们，
May you comfort them.
让他们在耶稣的里面可以找到那真正的盼望、真正的喜乐，还有真正的平安。
So they may find the true peace, the true hope, and the true joy that is in Jesus Christ.
也求你帮助我跟 Alan， 让我们可以把你的话语讲得清楚明白。
And may you bless DanLu and I so that we can preach your word clearly.
我们将祷告奉耶稣基督的名所求，
And we pray this in Jesus' name.
阿门。
Amen.
那如果你有圣经的话，我们可以一起翻到刚刚所读的经文，在路加福音。
So if you brought your Bible, let's turn to Luke chapter 10.
那这里就是讲到有一个律法师，他要来试探耶稣。
So right here it talks about this teacher of the law who's here to test Jesus.
所以在这里他回答了说：“我要尽心、尽性、尽力、尽意爱主你的神，要爱邻舍如自己。”
And when he was testing Jesus, Jesus responded and said, you need to love the Lord your God with all your heart and with all your soul, with all your strength and with all your mind.
然后耶稣跟他说：“你说的没有错，你这样行就必得永生。”
And when he answered Jesus' questions correctly, Jesus said, it is correct, and do this and you will live.
可是他可以知道，其实耶稣的回答并不是真的非常的，觉得你已经做到了。
But the answer that Jesus gave him, the teachers of the law realized that Jesus was not suggesting that he had done it already.
而是觉得其实耶稣的意思说，你还没有完全的遵行。
So he felt like Jesus was saying to him, you haven't completely obeyed this law.
所以这个律法师他就开始为自己的答案辩护，问耶稣：“谁是我的邻舍呢？”
So he started to defend and justify for himself and asked Jesus, then who is my neighbor?
所以弟兄姐妹，你没有想过，今天谁是你的邻舍？
So I wonder whether you've asked this question, who is your neighbor?
所以耶稣就用了一个比喻来回答他。
And Jesus used a parable to answer him.
那我们从第30节一起来看这个比喻。
So let's look at this parable from verse 30.
他说：“有一个人从耶路撒冷下到耶利哥去，
It says that a man was going down from Jerusalem to Jericho.
那这个人他很可能是个犹太人，他从耶路撒冷那边出发。
So this person is likely a Jew, and he was traveling from Jerusalem.
那我不知道你们看不看到，其实耶路撒冷到耶利哥城，它的路程就大概这么长。
I don't know whether you can see from the arrow from Jerusalem to Jericho. It's not a long distance,
大概有17公里左右，
about 17K.
但是这条路上面有非常非常多的弯，
But on this road, it's a very windy path to Jericho.
所以这就是一个当时有点像类似的那样图片，它就有很多的弯，然后地形非常的复杂。
And the terrain is very complex, and it's a very windy passage.
所以你可以想象，如果你也强盗，他们很容易可以躲起来，然后突袭往来的人。
So obviously, it's a great place for robbers to hide and ambush the travelers on the way.
所以我们看到这个人，当他从耶路撒冷下到耶利哥的时候，他就落到了强盗的手里。
So see, he was going down from Jerusalem to Jericho, and he was attacked by robbers.
那他而且不是只是抢他的东西，他们还脱去他所有的衣服，打到他半死。
So they not only robbed him, they stripped him of his clothes and beat him and leaving him half dead.
那我不知道你有没有想过说，如果今天你看到路上有这样的一个人，你会有什么样的反应？
How would you respond to someone who is in this condition here today?
但是圣经告诉我们，他说有个祭司从这里走下来，然后有个利未人从这里走这个地方下来，看见他， 他们就这样走过去了。
And it talks about a priest and a Levite walking down the same path, seeing the same men, but they walk by on the other side.
我们不要忘记，祭司跟利未人也是犹太人，
We have to remember here that the priests and the Levites, they're also Jewish.
所以他们看到自己的人，可是他们却离开，没有帮助他。
So they saw their own people and the condition, but they did not stop and help, yet they just walked by.
但是圣经讲到，唯有一个撒玛利亚人到那里，看见他就动了慈心。
But a Samaritan, as he traveled, came where the man was, he saw him and took pity on him.
然后他帮他包扎伤口，照顾他，甚至把他带到一个那时候的旅店里面，让他可以住在那里疗伤。
So he took care of the wound, took care of the man, took him to an inn so that he can recover over there.
或许可能对我们今天人来说，当我们听到这个故事，我们很难想象这个故事对那个律法师他当中的震撼。
And maybe you can't really imagine the impact that this story has on the teacher of the law.
但是我们要明白，其实当中犹太人跟撒玛利亚人的关系，其实是水火不容、互不来往的。
You have to know that the Jews and Samaritan, they don't interact with each other. They don't even like each other.
因为撒玛利亚人他们是在犹太人眼中，他们是个杂种，他们的血统不纯正。
Because the Samaritans, they're mixed blood. They don't have a pure bloodline that the Jews value so much.
所以他轻视这些撒玛利亚人，
So the Jewish people look down on the Samaritans.
然后撒玛利亚人也非常讨厌犹太人。
And the Samaritans, they hate the Jews as well.
或许我可以用个今天的例子，你们可以更好体会这个律法师当时候他听到耶稣的比喻，他的心情。
So the teacher of the law must have felt something like this when he was listening to the story.
那我们可以看到，其实如果像当时候的祭司，他就是像我们今天全时间服侍神的人，
So a priest is a full-time people serving in the church today.
就像我们今天的传道。
Perhaps it's like ministers and pastors in churches.
那利未人他就当时候帮忙祭司一起管理圣殿的人。
The Levites are the people who manage and look after the temple with the priests.
那可能像我们今天教会的 CCB 或者我们不同堂的委员会，
Perhaps like members of CCB in our church or committee members in different congregations.
那我们就把撒玛利亚人比喻成像一个他是一个伊斯兰的教徒。
And the Samaritans is like someone who have a different belief or cultural background, perhaps like a Muslim.
那我们想象说，如果今天早上，我们现在的传道还有我们教会的 CCB， 然后去教会。
Imagine the ministers and the CCB member of this church were on our way to church,
然后这个伊斯兰教徒他也去 mosque，
and the Muslim is on his way to the mosque.
然后在路上有一个华人教会的，我们说年轻人好了，年轻人比较能挨打，然后被打得遍体鳞伤。
And let's, for the sake of the story, we'll pick a young man from the Christchurch Chinese Church because they can take a few more beatings, and he was being beaten on the way as well.
那我们说可能丹丹经过，
And perhaps Dan was on her way over there,
然后我看到了，
and I saw him,
然后我走了。
and I saw him, and I walked past.
然后我们教会有个 CCB 的成员，
And one of the CCB member of the church
或
as
者一
well,
个华语堂委员会的成
or
员，
maybe one of the committee members in the Mandarin congregation,
然后经过了，
and they walked past.
你看到了，
I saw him,
然后你也走了。
and you walked past as well.
那这个时候，那个伊斯兰的教徒他经过，
And this time, right now, the Muslim is coming past,
然后他看到这个年轻人，
and he saw this young man.
他动了慈心，就帮助他。
He took pity on him and helped him.
然后第二天，可能这个整个的故事就被播在新闻上面。
And maybe someone recorded the whole story, and it was published on the newspapers.
如果你是我们教会的其中一个成员，
If you're a member of this church,
你听到的时候，
and when you hear about this news,
你会有什么反应？
how would you react to it?
你知道，即使我在想，我在写这一段的时候，虽然完全是一个假的例子，
As I was coming up with this fake example,
但是我的心也会觉得，怎么可能？
I was getting pretty worked up. I was like, how can this be possible?
所以你不难想象，当这个律法师听到耶稣的比喻，他完全想不到，竟然帮助这个犹太人的是个撒玛利亚人。
So when Jesus looked at this, mentioned this parable, when the teacher of the law heard it, he is in the same way. How could it be the Samaritan helping the Jew?
那为什么祭司跟利未人他们没有停下来？
So why didn't the priest and the Levite stop and help?
那可能有些人有不同的解经家有不同的说法。
Many people have different explanations for this.
他说，可能有些祭司跟利未人，他们有圣殿的职责，所以按照律法，他们不可以碰不洁净的东西。
Maybe the priests and Levites, they have responsibilities in the temple, and according to the law, they can't touch anything unclean.
然后对他们来说，一个死了的人是不洁净的，
And a dead person is unclean.
所以他们可能看到这个人打到半死，以为他已经死了，所以不敢去碰他。
And maybe they thought that the man beaten half dead is already dead, so they wouldn't dare to touch him.
又或者他们担心说，这个人会不会是假装是个强盗，他只是假装受伤了。
And maybe they're worried that this person is just one of the robbers and try to pretend he is injured.
那或者可能他们担心强盗会不会还在附近，会不会如果我帮助他，他们又会来抢劫我。
And perhaps these robbers, they're just somewhere aside and they're going to ambush us the moment we go and help this person.
还是快快的离开比较好。
And it's best to just to go through it quickly.
然后这个故事其实让我去想到，如果今天我是这个祭司，我会怎么做？
It really made me think, if I was the priest, what would I have done?
又或者如果今天你是这个祭司，你会怎么做？
If you were the priest, what would you have done?
如果今天早上我们来教会的时候，
If this morning on the way to church,
然后我可能只提早了5分钟出门，可是在路上我看到一个人，他被打得头破血流。
maybe I only came 5 minutes early, and on the way to church, I saw this person beaten half dead already. Blood covered him.
我会愿意停下车来帮助他吗？
Would I be willing to stop my car and help him?
然后你会愿意停下车来帮助他吗？
Would you be willing to stop your car and help him?
然后我去想的时候，我的脑海出现了很多很多的问题。
When I was thinking about it, there's many questions came into my mind.
万一如果我很想帮助他，但如果万一我花更长的时间，我迟到了怎么办？
I really want to help him, but if I spend more time, I would be late.
或许如果我可以帮他叫救护车，然后我可以离开。
Maybe I could call the ambulance for him, and then I'll leave him there.
但是好像感觉我应该要陪着他，等到救护车来到。
But I really feel I need to be there for him and just wait until the ambulance arrives.
但是我不知道救护车要多久才来，
But then I don't know how long the ambulance will take.
我只有5分钟，
I only have 5 minutes.
我要赶时间。
I'm in a hurry.
而且我今天还有讲到，
And today I need to preach as well.
或许下一部车会来帮他。
Maybe the next car that drive past will help him.
那当我一直去想这些问题的时候，很可能我的车就已经开过这个人。
And maybe while I was weighing all these things, I'm already driving past the person.
那我不知道，如果是你，你会怎么做？
So I don't know about you. If it was you, what would you have done?
圣经没有明确告诉我们为什么祭司和利未人没有停下来。
The Bible is not clear why the priest and the Levite did not stop and help.
或许他们真的有公事在身，担心这个人会影响他们的工作。
Maybe they do have something they need to go to. Maybe there's business that they need to attend to.
或者他们担心说，如果我要帮助他，要付上多少的代价？
Maybe they're thinking about the cost that they have to put in to take care of this person.
或许他们在赶路，太忙了，没有时间。
Maybe they're in a hurry. They don't have the time.
我不知道是什么原因，但是他们的反应却让我去思考：今天我们有没有时间，还有空间来留意到别人的需要？
I don't know their reasons, but I wonder today, do we have the time? Do we have the capacity to even notice someone in need?
当我们看到别人的需要的时候，我们选择留下来，还是我们选择离开？
And when we do notice it, will we choose to stay or will we choose to leave?
那我们接下来看耶稣继续讲36到37节。
And in verse 36 to 37, Jesus said,
所以耶稣现在反问这个律法师，他说：“你想这3个人哪一个是落在强盗手中的邻舍呢？”
So Jesus turned the question around and said, which one of these 3 do you think was a neighbor to the men who fell into the hands of robbers?
那我们知道一开始其实这个律法师问耶稣的问题是：谁是我的邻舍？
We know the teacher of the law started with asking, who is my neighbor?
但是这里耶稣的回答不再是看谁是我的邻舍，而是反问他：我可以成为谁的邻舍？
But Jesus changed the question a bit. Rather than asking who is my neighbor, he wants him to know that who can you be a neighbor to?
所以那个律法师他回答，他不想说是撒玛利亚人，所以他说是怜悯他的。
And the lawyer does not want to say it's the Samaritan, so instead he said the one who had mercy on him.
所以弟兄姐妹，什么是怜悯？
So what is mercy?
怜悯不是只是一种感觉，
Mercy is not just a feeling we feel.
不是只是觉得我觉得这个人很可怜，很需要帮助。
We took a pity. He needs help. I should help him.
这不是圣经里面讲到的怜悯，
This is not the mercy the Bible is talking about.
因为在希腊的原文里，怜悯它的原文是 ilios，
This word Elios is what the word mercy means.
它的意思是你看到一个有需要的人需要帮助的时候，你会感到有同理心，但是你的同理心一定会带出行动，要来帮助他。
It is, yes, talking about a feeling, you empathize, you sympathize with the person in need, but this feeling will always result into an action.
所以像这个撒玛利亚人一样，当他动了慈心，他不是只是动了慈心就走了，而是他留下来去帮助这个受伤的人。
So like the Samaritan, he didn't just have a pity and then walk away. He took a pity on him and he acted on that.
所以他成为了他的这个受伤的人的邻舍。
So this Samaritan now becomes the injured man's neighbor.
所以今天你可以成为谁的邻舍呢？
So who can you be a neighbor to today?
今天在你身边的人里面，你可以成为谁的邻舍？
Of the people around you in your life, who can you become a neighbor to?
因为耶稣他的故事也经常发生，他的比喻里面的故事也时常发生在我们每个人生命里面。
Because the parable that Jesus used, the situation happens every day in our lives as well.
我们都有像被这个犹太人被抢的时候，
Like the Jews, and all of us, in our lives, we have moments that we feel robbed.
甚至可能有时候我们会感觉到我们被打到已经无力还击，
And maybe sometimes we feel like life is beating us to a point that we can't even fight back.
或者有时候你原本有一个很健康的形象、健康的价值，却被一句话就破坏了。
Perhaps you live with a very healthy self-image and a healthy set of values, but because of someone's words, it's completely disrupted.
或者你有一个很幸福的婚姻，却被一个人抢走了；
Maybe you had a beautiful marriage, and because of one person, it is robbed from you.
或者你有一个很相信的朋友，却被一个谣言就背叛了；
And maybe you have a very trusted friend, and because of a rumor, this relationship has been betrayed.
或者你有一个稳定的工作，却被经济的萧条你就失去了；
Maybe you had a stable income, and because of the falling economy, you lost the job.
或者你有一个很健康的亲人，他们却被一个疾病带走了。
Maybe you have a very healthy relative, and because of an illness, it was robbed from you.
那我们的人生的旅程，有时候就很像从耶路撒冷去耶利哥的路上一样。
In our life, in this journey, sometimes it is like from Jerusalem to Jericho.
它不是一直都是平坦或者一帆风顺，
It's not always smooth. It's not always easy.
它里面也有充满各种的危险、各种的难关，甚至还有强盗。
And during the journey, there's different difficulties, different obstacles, and maybe even robbers waiting to rob you.
有时候人经过看到了我们经历的，
And maybe sometimes you have people walking by, seeing what you have gone through,
他们看到就走开了。
and they saw it and they walked by.
但又有这么一些的人，他们看到了，愿意留下来陪你一起度过，来鼓励你、接纳你、来爱你。
But there's also that one of you that saw what you're going through, stopped and loved and encouraged and be there for you.
那我相信我们每一个人的生命里面都有一些这样的好邻舍。
I believe in all of our lives, we have a couple of good neighbors.
那也求神帮助我们，让我们可以成为别人的好邻舍。
And may God help us so that we may be good neighbors to other people as well.
那我不知道你还记不记得哪些人曾经在你的生命里面出现过，是你的好邻舍。
I don't know whether you still remember those good neighbors that were there in your life.
那昨天我们 Encounter 有5位弟兄姐妹受洗，
Last night at Encounter, 5 brothers and sisters were baptized.
那当他们分享见证的时候，
And when they were sharing their testimonies,
你可以听到在他们的故事里面，在不同的阶段都有好的邻舍来带领他们。
you can tell from the story of their life, at different stages of their life, they had good neighbors helping them and leading them.
那我记得我自己在大学的时候，神也给了我一个好邻舍，然后来帮助我。
I remember when I was in university myself, God gave me a good neighbor to help me through.
那我在大学的时候有段时间，那就是我第一次拿到1的时候。
There was that time that I received my first E on my course.
那基本上我那时候我的人生就是一团糟，读书不好，然后没有朋友，然后跟父母关系也不好。
And it was a very chaotic time in my life. My study wasn't good, my relationship with my family wasn't good, and I had no friends as well.
那我记得到了一个点，我真的有想过要结束自己的生命。
There come to a point that I thought maybe I should just end my life right here, right now.
我记得我还上过 Google 那里看说什么自杀的方法是最舒服的。
And I remember Googling the painless way to take your own life.
那时候就在我 人生最低潮的时候，我也那时候有朋友邀请我去教会。
And when I hit rock bottom in my life, I have friends who invited me to church.
但是我通常去到教会参加他们的青年小组，我去了就走了，去了就走了。
And often when I join their young adults group, I'll go and then I'll leave, and then I'll go and then I'll leave again.
然后其实也没有很多人，然后有留意到我，
Not many people took notice of me.
可能我太矮了吧。
Maybe I was just too short.
那但是有这么的一个女孩子，
But there's this one girl.
我也不知道她是怎么留意到我的。
I don't know how she took notice of
因为
me.
我后来有问她，她说你那时候看起来就是酷酷的，都不小。
And I asked her, and then she said, "Well, you look really cool. You don't even smile."
她其实没有做很多的东西，
She actually didn't do a lot for
但
me.
是她跟别人不一样，是她邀请我跟他们一起去打羽毛球，
But what she did differently is she invited me to play badminton with them.
然后她也把她的朋友介绍给我认识。
And she introduced her friends to me.
所以就是因为她这一个举动，邀请我去打羽毛球，
And because how this act that she had to invite me to play badminton,
就从这里开始，然后我就开始慢慢的可以认识到教会的其他人，然后我开始慢慢的来认识神。
and from that moment onward, I start to know different people from the church and start to know the love that is from our God.
但是她最好的，而且她把她最好的邻舍来跟我分享，
And she shared with me the best neighbor that she ever had,
那就是耶稣。
and that is Jesus Christ himself.
因为我们知道在圣经里面，他告诉我们，盗贼来，在约翰福音第10章第10节，他说盗贼来，无非要偷窃、杀害、毁坏。我来了，这里说耶稣来了，是要叫羊得生命，并且得的更丰盛。我是好牧人，好牧人为羊舍命。
In John chapter 10, verse 10 to 11, it says, "The thief comes only to steal and kill and destroy. I, that is Jesus, have come that they may have life and have it to the full. I'm the good shepherd. The good shepherd lays down his life for the sheep."
然后圣经告诉我们，其实魔鬼来就像强盗一样，
The enemy, the devil, is like the thief and the robber.
他要来毁坏我们的价值，毁坏我们的家，
It's here to destroy our values, to destroy our family,
毁坏我们跟人的关系。
to destroy our relationship with our friends.
但是耶稣来，
But
他是要
Jesus-
重新的修复这些关系。
But Jesus came and he's here to restore and rebuild all these
耶
things.
稣他要来恢复我们的价值，
He wants to restore our values,
他医治我们的伤口，
to heal our wounds,
他要把我们从罪里面释放出来。
and to release us from the bondage of sin.
耶稣对我们的爱是不惜一切代价的。
And the love that Jesus has for us is a love that takes everything from him,
因为他爱我们每一个人。
because he loves every single one of us.
那罗马书5章7节，他也说：“为义人死是少有的，为人人死或是有敢做的，唯有基督在我们还做罪人的时候为我们死，神的爱就在此向我们显明了。”
And in Romans 5, it says, "Very rarely will anyone die for a righteous person. Though for a good person, someone might possibly dare to die. But God demonstrates his own love for us in this. While we were still sinners, Christ died for us."
我们相信，在我们当中，很多已经成为基督徒的，在我们的生命里面，我们都有这样的一些好灵舍出现过来帮助我们。
And for many of us as Christians, there have been many good neighbors in our lives that has helped us.
但更重要的是，我们知道，其实最好的灵舍就是主耶稣他自己。
But we know the best neighbor that we can have is Jesus himself.
那如果今天你还没有是基督徒的话，
And if you're not a Christian here today,
我们也希望你可以有机会来认识这个最好的灵舍。
I pray that there's an opportunity for you to come to know this best neighbor.
我们希望你可以一直的来不断的继续来我们的教会，
I want to encourage you to keep coming back,
然后继续的来认识耶稣。
keep coming to know who Jesus is.
那作为鼓励我们每一个基督徒，
I want to encourage all of us as Christians
让我们可以成为别人的好邻舍，
that we can become someone else's good neighbor.
让我们愿意在我们繁忙的生活当中，我们也可以有这样的时间跟空间去留意我们身边人的需要。
And in our busy day life, may we have the time, the energy, the capacity to stop and notice someone in need.
那我们一起来祷告。
Let us pray.
亲爱的耶稣，我们感谢你，
Dear Jesus, we thank you
因为你是我们最好的邻舍。
because you're our best neighbor.
是吧？无论我们人生里面是成功或者失败，
No, whether in our life we have success or failures,
无论我们犯了多少的错，
no matter how many wrongdoings we've made,
我们得罪了你多少次，
no matter how many times we sin against you,
可是你仍然的爱我们。
you still loves us.
主啊，求你这样的一个好榜样，主啊也来鼓励我们每一个人，